video. All right, so what we're gonna do here today, I actually was just sitting here a little while ago, and I got a comment on a video I made from last year. I actually made this in February of 2020, which was just sort of being like, all right, like, Global, here's how many stones you're probably going to have by the end of the 5-year anniversary, right? And someone commented on that video and said, are you going to do this again this year? And it's like, I'm a little late because there's not too much left on Global before the 6-year anniversary comes. It's insane how fast time flies, dude. Like, already, Global's 6-year anniversary is literally exactly 2 months away at this point, right? Like, I expect LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and LR Ultra Instinct Goku to arrive probably on about July 7th. I think is about exactly when we can expect to see these guys dropping on Global, right? At this moment, I still consider them the 2 best units in the game. They are truly special units. The revival mechanic, how good they are defensively, offensively, amazing link sets, a huge amount of teams. Really, the only weakness of these units, I would say, is probably their leader skills are pretty limited compared to previous anniversary units. But, I mean, Reps of Universe 7 might just straight up be the best team in the game anyway, which they both lead Reps of Universe 7, right? So, all right. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what is probably coming to Global. Again, I don't know. Like, I'm going to call this video, like, all the stones Global can expect to get. But, like, you know, by the end of the 6-year anniversary. But more so, I feel like what this might be a better indication, because, yeah, I've already seen some discussion on Global of, like, how good the Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta are, the GT ones that just came out. People saying, oh, there's a good chance they'll be back on the Worldwide Download Celebration. Maybe it's better to save for the Worldwide Download Celebration. It's very hard to say that for sure. Will the LRs for the Worldwide Download Celebration be better than UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta? It's definitely possible. It is. But it's tough because, like, those banners on the 6-year anniversary, like, if I tell people to summon on the 6-year anniversary, like, I know that's a safe option no matter what. But if you decide to skip the 6-year anniversary banners for the Worldwide Download Celebration, you could be skipping the superior banners and the superior units and then summoning on inferior banners. It's very possible, right? Like, we don't know completely. Now, let's go ahead and just start. Let's say that there's going to be a stone per day login, right? So let's just go, what do we got? Okay, so 7, 14, 21. My math, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. Oh no, 63. All right, I'm going to go with 64, I guess, for login, because I'm going to just count this until, like, July 7th is when I expect them to sort of come out. So let's go ahead and just put 64 right here. This is for login stones, basically. I mean, again, this is not an exact, like, number, but I think that the number we'll come up with at the end of this video could be, you know, anywhere between 0 to 100 stones of about what Global can expect. And again, I would like this to be towards the end of the anniversary, honestly. Because, you know, it's not like how many stones can you have as a Global player leading into the first day of the anniversary. You know, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's banners will be up for a full month. So you will have plenty of time to summon on these banners. And honestly, if we head over here real fast, this dog shit, you skip right here. This top legendary summon banner, that's LR, you know, Team Universe 7 and then 17 and Golden Frieza. These units are way too limited, way too, like, this is not, this should be the easiest banner in the world to summon on. Like, I don't even see, look at this. Like, you dummies are going to be summoning, oh, I'm summoning on this banner. Look at this. This is the worst. And, like, it's not like these two are so limited in, like, the teams they're on and stuff like that. You are just a damn fool, flat out, if you decide to summon on this banner. So this should not, unless you're me or Goresh, this should not be a consideration to summon on. Hell no. Or you're a content creator, right? Like, hell no, dude. This is so bad. You either want to go for Blue Goku or Blue Vegeta and UI Goku, or Worldwide Download Celebration as a Global player, right? I do expect that the coin exchange mechanic will be out on Global by this point as well. All right, so the current celebration that Global's got, right? We sort of did login stones. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So again, login. A lot of this stuff is already up. I mean, I would just assume that if you're a global player, you probably have already done like a lot of your missions and stuff like that. So again, I'll just assume that those are done. Again, a lot of this is already done. I would assume that you've already, got like the extreme super battle road stages done. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of these stages who are going to be difficult for a large majority of the player base, but I mean, these have been out now for a good week, so I'm not going to count any of this. Infinite Dragon Ball history, none of that, right? All of this is see, nothing new. This is just old shit. Battlefield. So there's basically nothing in here except for the Super Saiyan 4 EZAs. Let me go ahead and take a look here at JP's side of thing, and let me see if there's anything in here that we can sort of assign stones towards global. Doesn't look like it, because, okay. Actually, this. I don't know, dude. It's so hard to say, because, like, this stuff very well, like Giru's EZA, the Legendary Campaign right here, the Kid Trunks and Grandpa Gohan EZA, LRB Pan's EZA, all of this could be November very easily. I think I will count these three. Well, no, these are definitely not coming before the end. I'm not going to count these. This is a fair amount of stones. I think the B-Pan EZA is it gives at least 20 stones, I think. We know how many stones one of these gives. And then this is, what, like 5 stones or something like that. But I'm not going to count these, because I do expect these to come either, maybe the, Worldwide Download Celebration is GT this year, and these will come to global during then. Or perhaps they'll come in November, right? But I'm not going to count these. I don't think these are coming in May or June for Global Dokkan, unfortunately, right? All right, so skipping all this. Nothing. Yeah, so looks like the only thing... Oh, what about Patan Battle? I do think Patan Battle will come to global before the anniversary. Here, let me open that up real fast. Okay, so we could add 30 stones. Oh, and then a chain battle. How many stones does chain battle give? Dude, I don't even know. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. Global, I think it's a little bit more currency or something like that. There definitely will be at least one chain battle. All right, here, let me add... Okay, so the Super Saiyan 4s... We can add their stone sys, so we got 94 stones so far. Let's say that there's going to be at least one chain battle here. What are we looking at? Okay. Vegeta's chain battle just happened. Oh, maybe not. No. Oh, they could do the Trunks chain battle. Because this comes during the anniversary. We're gonna count the stones for this in a second. This one already happened. So, but Global doesn't have a landing spot for this one right here. I think I'm gonna count this, because I doubt, like, this is coming, like, at the end of July, right? Like, this is gonna be, like, July 22nd to August 1st. They're not gonna not do a chain battle until then. So I'm gonna count this Trunks chain battle in here. I do think Global probably will see this in June, is probably what we will see. So let me go and see how many stones we're gonna get here. So, what, 6, 8, 11, 20 stones? Okay. I'm going to add 20 stones for this chain battle right here. Okay. So up to 114. I mean, hey, that's at least 2 multis, I guess, right? All right, Patan Battle. Patan Battle does not give that many, but I assume... Do they have all the collections and stuff in here? They do. I assume this collection, the first one, should probably come in June. Probably with Trunks and Goten. Probably with that Trunks chain battle. Alright, so 10, 11 stones is what we could expect to see. It's a weird number, but okay, sure. So we'll add 11 more stones for Patan Battle, again, which I do expect to come to global before the anniversary. So we're at 125 stones already. Now... here's where we start getting into sort of like tough to calculate territory, right? What is this? Okay, we're going to get to this in a second. What is this? We're going to get to this in a second as well. Okay, so we got to start talking about part 2 of this Golden Week celebration for Global Dokkan, right? We know for sure JP is getting a new one of these. GT Legendary Goku event. Now, because of the time frame and when this is going to arrive on JP, basically coinciding with the Super Saiyan 4 EZAs, I am assuming that this is coming to global at the same time. We're going to operate on this video under the assumption that this is coming to global, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. So you get 1 stone for beating it, okay? And then from missions, I think these were... What wasn't this? This was right away. These missions, I think, were up right away. So what is this? This is 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. We're going to add 36 for all of these missions. I'm just going to, again, this is a little bit of an assumption, but I'm going to assume that the missions are the same for the GT Legendary Goku event. Again, a lot of assumptions, but I mean, I can't predict the future, dude. Like, what do you want me to, what do you want me to do here? All right, so at 161. Now, beating Goku himself gets us you a few more stones. What is this? 13? No, it's 10. This is another 10. Again, I would assume there will be 8 phases, probably ending with, like, Universal Spirit Bomb Goku. So we can go ahead and add another 10 stones to this list. We're at 171. These were added in later. And I do expect we probably will get a lot of different category like missions for this new GT Legendary Goku event. But again, I assume Dokkan will just repeat how they've operated before, and we are going to get these missions in the future for the GT Legendary Goku event. So we've covered that. Let's quickly take a look at the Goku, Gohan, and Goten Day celebrations for Global for the last several years and see if anything might look a little bit similar, right? So, okay, so this is starting in May. Keep in mind that Global essentially got the Dual Dokkan Fest a little bit earlier, right? So this was, yeah, this is last year's. Okay. Just typical missions, login. How many missions can we expect to get from this? I think I'm just going to add another 30 for missions for the Goku Day celebration. That might be a bit too high, but I mean, it's again, it's not going to be a perfect estimate, which is like a ballpark, right? Okay, these don't count. This was just like a free unit. This isn't actually like stones. I don't think there's going to be a new Dokkan event in May for Global. Because we have the dual Dokkan Fest, which is a full month, so we don't have to worry about that. A new story event. So again, this would be coming to Global and JP at the same time. I am tempted to say there probably would be a new story event, but I mean, this is a lot of guessing. Let's just keep going. Let's see what we got. Okay, there's new missions for that. Battlefield, we've already got that, so the next Battlefield will be for the Trunks and Goten celebration. Nothing. It's a Super Saiyan 4's EZA, we know. Is there like a random EZA Global has not gotten? No. Because they got the Goku and Vegeta, right? The other EZAs are going to be directly tied to major celebrations. Alright, there's not really anything else we're getting from here. What was part 2? So part 2 was very hyped for Global because this is what brought UI Goku, right? Alright, let me see. Yep, there's LR UI Goku right there. His legendary summon banner. Very hyped time for Global. There's a new EZA. Another one, huh? Maybe they will do... I'm going to do 30 stones. We're going to say that there's going to be a second EZA. Because this one had 2 EZAs. Alright. That covers this. This is 2 years ago. Gohan and Goten's campaign. Again, missions we already assigned. There's the Dokkan Fest banner. This was new at the time. Okay. Just a bunch of events returning. This campaign wasn't really that good, was it? Just the hype of a, global first Dokkan Fest LR right there. All right, let's take a look at part 2. All right, this was new. Oh, this was like, this had returned. Oh, wow, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, sheesh. Not a lot here, huh? Okay. All right, yeah. This celebration wasn't really that good. It's just that, like, that you had 2 summonable LRs who were global first. That's really the main draw. Okay, so we went through there. I'm trying to think, like, I could say that there'd be a new story event, but I already, basically assume that there's going to be 2 Easy A's for that part 2. Maybe that's assuming too much. So I don't want to add any more. So now we can take a look at the Trunks and Goten celebration, right? All right, so we already did login bonus. What about the missions? What are we getting in here? Oh boy, not really too many. What is that, 10? Sure, so we'll add 10 missions for the Trunks and Goten celebration. Because again, I assume that Trunks and Goten is the next Dokkan Fest coming to Global. That makes the most sense. They will be the June Dokkan Fest for Global, right? So we can add 1 stone for their event, right? So let's go ahead and add 1 stone for the Trunks and Goten actual event. The celebration is very small, by the way. Yeah, there's their event. There's the Easy A for those 3, so that's another 30 stones. So let's go ahead and add that. So up to 272. These aren't new. That's not new. There will be a battlefield. How many stones does I don't even know how many stones does Battlefield give. Is that it? Just a stone for each fight? And then there's just a couple in here. Okay, so what is this? This is 25, 30? Battlefield gives 30 stones, huh? Okay. So we'll add 30 to this, because Battlefield will definitely happen. Okay. So we have 30 stones for the June Battlefield for Global. Then here's the Gotenks Easy A, which is definitely also happening. All right, so this is not bad. I mean, again, this is just, like, before the 6-year anniversary begins. We're at 332 already. Okay, and then that basically, again, this celebration was very, very tiny. This was just a week and a half long celebration on JP just for before Saiyan Day in March. So it's not really that much there, right? Now, here we get to the Videl celebration. Now, honestly, this is definitely coming at the start of August, just before the Worldwide Download celebration for Global. So like this, it doesn't really apply to this video. I mean, there's a fair amount of stuff here, because you got the Dokkan events. You have the new Easy A's for Great Saiyaman, as well as Yemo and Spopovich. This already happened on Global. This already happened on Global. Although, will they add the Grandpa Gohan and Pan? And, see, dude, it's so hard to tell where they're going to add in, like, some of those random Easy A's. A World Tournament, Tapion. But, again, this is all stuff that's more so ticketed, I think, for August. So now we pull up the 6-year anniversary. Typically, like, as far as, like, top grossing and stuff like that, things are very much similar. So by the end of the 6th anniversary, let's go ahead and take a look what we're looking at here. A total of 855. So, whoops. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. 1187, basically by the first week of August, is what Global should be getting. Now, that's a lot, right? Like, people will say, oh, Dokkan is not generous. He barely give anything. It's like, nah, dude, they give a lot. Maybe if you bums, you losers, would stop doing goddamn singles and shit, you'd be a lot better off, man. This is not that, like, free to play. Again, this is gonna be close. I mean, it's gonna be at least 1,000, because, like, I added in a second Easy A, but, like, there, might be another story event, a new story event for part 2. It's very hard to say. Maybe the GT Legendary Goku event does not come, but at the very least, I think this number should hit 1,000. Let's go through what's in here and see if there's anything different. Okay, so we're counting the login here. Okay, this does count the the start, like the countdown, 18. So maybe we could remove 18 from this, or at least a couple, because I already did sort of count like a login stone every day. Let's see, login, mission, boss rush, Dokkan event stages, story event stages, the Boo training thing, the God event, Battlefield. Oh, gave 40 there, okay. These co-op campaigns, SNS campaign, this is where things could be different for Global, right here. Although typically I feel like their Facebook campaigns, stuff like that, are usually more generous. I don't, maybe I'm wrong on that. I believe we might have gotten tickets as well from this sort of SNS thing. All right, now top grossing. Can we just, where is top grossing? Is that down here? Top grossing is always the same. Like you can go back through all these videos I've done. the top grossing stones is going to be very, very similar, if not exactly the same, as long as Global does hit top grossing. So I do expect Global will get, 30, they'll get 100, and then if they get top grossing for the second banner, they would get 30 right there as well. I do think so. Now, don't forget as well, too, along with all of the stones you're getting as part of the 6th year anniversary, there is also this thing, which is like one of the best things Dokkan has ever done. All of these banner. You have the 66 ticket multi, which will get you a free LR at the end. You have the daily, just normal 6th year anniversary ticket banner. And then these, which basically the global exclusive tickets for years, JP sort of got a version of that. Except I've heard the argument that these are actually better than the tickets Global has always gotten because these are for free, right? You don't actually have to, summon on a banner to get these. These are like doing missions and logging it. That's it. So that's really good, right? So on top of all these stones, you have those. This, I think JP's Golden Week celebration is probably going to end up being the second best celebration ever. This, I think specifically, these 3 tickets are the reason the 6th anniversary is not going to be beaten by Golden Week. The amount of, this is a free LR, 100% for every player, right? I myself, off of these tickets, got LR Android 17, the Team Universe 7 LR. I got a copy of him off of that ticket. And then, obviously, these tickets, if you're a free-to-play player, it's reasonable to assume you might get 1 LR from all the tickets. I did a video. I think I might have had, 130 of these tickets at the end of the anniversary. So you have about 130 free characters or so. Global might get slightly more, slightly less, but it should be in the relative ballpark area. But chances are at least in your favor that you could pull at least 1 free LR from that. And by the way, Global players, I do highly encourage you guys as well to at least set aside 250 stones to do this multi as well. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who are gonna, wow, Truth is such an idiot for telling people to summon on this banner. Shut up. Stop. Dude, this has a lot of value. You're getting a guaranteed LR at the end. Yeah, oh, no, I pulled LR STR Broly. Yeah, except now he's a top 5 fucking unit in the game because they're easying summonable LRs now. I'm calling whatever rat it was. I did a video for Global last anniversary saying you must do the 55 summon banner or whatever. I swear someone made a post. I remember a post on the Reddit, and they said they pulled LR Gohan or something like that. And it's whoa, what a waste. Well, guess what? When LR Gohan gets his EZ, he's probably going to be the goddamn best unit in the game or something like that, man. This is worth it. Summoning on this is absolutely worth it because it's a 66 unit multi, right? So you're getting a lot of extra value with a guaranteed LR at the end. I think it is very smart to summon on this, right? Okay, so that covers that. So it seems, again, just sort of going over all the stones in here, by the end of the 6th year anniversary, so again, probably about the first week of August, it is realistic for Global to expect to have around this many stones, right? If you want to save for the Worldwide Download Celebration, we also could grab all the stones in this celebration as well, which would be the start of August. But then there would also be the login and stuff like that from the Worldwide Download Celebration, and then we'd almost could account for that entire celebration as well, if those are the banners you're saving for. But, I mean, it is realistic, I think, if you're a Global player, to expect anywhere between 1,200 to 1,000 between right now and the start of August. So, I guess the next 3 months, Global should be getting a minimum of 1,000. 1,200 is probably the upper ends of what you're going to get, but I guess it's possible for it to be higher than that. But I would say between 1,000 to 1,200 is what you're very likely to get as a Global player before then, right? Now, 1,000 stones, man, if you would pour all 1,000 of those into these guys, you've got a real good shot at getting one or the other, right? If you're no matter what, I must pull Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character. I must get him. If you're putting all 1,000 towards Vegeta, you have a pretty good shot at getting him, right? Because, again, Global is probably going to have those Global exclusive tickets as well, where summoning on the banner will give you tickets. And Global might have those tickets and these rainbow tickets as well, which lets you summon on the LR banners also. So, I mean, Global's 6-year anniversary is going to be the best celebration of all time on either version, right? So I know Global has been rough so far in 2021, but Global's 6th anniversary is going to be the best celebration ever in the game's history on either version. So definitely keep that in mind. So let me know if you guys think this is a good number. Thanks, guys, for watching. Good luck. I would highly encourage saving. I do think the coin exchange mechanic will be out before these guys drop, by the way. So I think, like, if you're saying, no matter what, I'm not summoning until the coin exchange mechanic comes to Global, I think that's coming before these banners, so you wouldn't have to worry about that either. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know which banner you guys are targeting. Worldwide Download Celebration banner, which might have the Dokkan Fest GT Super Saiyan units on it. Or if you're going to go for the guaranteed, like, no matter what, by the end of the Worldwide Download Celebration, these guys are still going to be top 4. Like, there's no way. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.